If you love Jewish music, then you're in the right place, and today we're going to explain exactly why Jewish music in 2021 is crazier than you think. Every year, the Jewish music industry expands, getting bigger and bigger. We have new singers popping up left and right, and the more singers, the more albums, singles, and music videos come out. More singers also creates more competition, leading to some singers releasing extra things that they otherwise wouldn't. After 2016 being one of the biggest years in Jewish music, 2017 was even bigger. 2018 was pretty big too, but 2019 was like no other. 2019 was insane. The Crockpot Show came, as well as Mordechai Shapiro's third album. Simcha Leiner, Davidi, and Benny Friedman also released albums that year, just to name a few. 2019 was absolutely insane. Usually when you have an insane music year, the following year ends up being a bit of a down year because most of the singers that released an album aren't releasing their next one yet. 2020 was set to be one of the best years ever, but it wasn't going to be 2019. 2020 ended up turning into an entirely different story and ended up turning into an even bigger down year for music. The year ended off where it was solid but not even close to the amount of music released in 2019 and the previous 3 years. Some singers release albums every year and a half, others every 2 years, and others sometimes even wait longer. That would mean that from all the singers that released albums in 2019, some would release in 2020 and others in 2021. Some of the singers that released albums in 2018 would also release albums in 2020 or 2021. That would mean that the massive year we had in 2019 would be split over 2 years, 2020 and 2021. But 2020 happened. Almost everything got delayed, and 2020 turned out to be the smallest year for Jewish music since 2015. But as we started picking things back up, we realized something. All the singers with albums scheduled to go out in 2020 would now be releasing in 2021. And all the singers releasing in 2021 would also be releasing in 2021. We started seeing album after album being announced, and that's when we decided to make this video. The video is about why Jewish music in 2021 is crazier than you think. It really is. Jewish music in 2021 is the most insane it has ever been. And this year is on track to be the biggest year in Jewish music history by quite a landslide. We started off 2021 with a new album from the New York Boys Choir and a single from Danny Palgon and Yoni Z called Ashira. Just a little while later, Davidi Shapiro released his 4th single in a row. We then got Jump from Davidi with the Remy Foundation. And after that, we got David Pearlman's long-awaited Shir Shabalev album. Eighth Day also released 2 singles called Rollin' and Wake Up Yidin, a project with Thank You Hashem. Then came another single from Danny Palgon entitled Amosai, followed by Mordechai Shapiro's V'hisha Amda before Pesach. After Pesach, we got new a cappella albums from Benny Friedman, Goldwag, New York Boys Choir, Yiddish Nachas, and many more. That's when we realized we barely got anything yet. The rest of the year is still set to be jam-packed. For starters, Simcha Leiner's 5th album is set to come out in the 2021 year and has been in the works since early on in the year. Go to Jewish Hack on YouTube to find out more secret info on that album. We also have Danny Palgon's 2nd album set to be out before the summer. An album from Mordechai Shapiro was all but confirmed to be coming in the 2021 year, as well as a wedding album between Morty and the Freilich Band. Davidi is due to and will likely release an album as well. Even if we stop there, that would be over 9 albums, which is huge, but there's still a ton more. Goldwag announced his next album for 2021 and is packing the 2021 year with 3 new music videos from his 2020 album. Yoni Z's 2nd album, after being in the works for quite a while, is set to be coming out in 2021 too. We also have Yaakov Shwekey, who has been 3 years without a real album and is supposed to be releasing one in 2021, as well as Michal Przanski, who is also overdue for an album. 8th Day are also due for a new album, but we know they were in the studio quite a lot, so unless they're releasing another 4 singles in 2021, it's gotta be a new album coming. Moshe Tischler also has a 2nd album in the works, which will possibly come out in 2021. And if all we said so far happens, that makes a total of over 14 albums from most major singers in the industry. That alone would make the year insane. But that's not all yet. Shapiro has been showing signs of a possible first album after releasing 2 singles in a row in a few weeks' time. Even Avram Fried might be releasing an album. Who knows? 2021 will also bring so many music videos that the number is too much to count, and the amount of singles released so far, and the amount coming, it's so crazy that if we tried to mention them, we'd be here for an hour. 2021 is so insane it's almost impossible for us to have mentioned everything, so let us know what we missed. 2021 is set to be the greatest year in Jewish music history regardless, but it could turn out to be 10 times better than the greatest year too. There's also some other major things happening for 2021, like a brand new channel on Jewish Israeli singers, or the new Jewish Hack channel that we partnered up to bring you. Overall, 2021 is insane and will likely get even crazier than we can ever dream of, which will only lead the music industry to get bigger and better as the time goes on. Be ready to get blown away, and to top it all off, we are working on some pretty cool, crazy projects. Please be sure to click the link in the description to subscribe to our Israeli channel, and please go over to Jewish Hack and check them out. We partnered up with them, and on their channel you can get the latest secret info on Jewish music. Click the link in the description. Thanks for watching.